So start off leveling up your abilities. I have it hooked up to Alt plus whichever one I want to level up. So it'd be Alt Q for my first ability, and then for the W and E it'll be the same Alt plus W, Alt plus E. The reason I do this is because it's a lot easier while you're fighting. Like if you're in the middle of a wave fighting and you suddenly level up, you don't want to manually click the ability to put a point in it, and then that way you get the increased benefits of whatever it is. Instead, you just do Alt plus Q, W, or E, and it'll instantly level it up. It'll surprise them, like when you're about to hit level 6, and you're fighting them in the wave, yours or theirs, and then a minion dies and you up to level 6, you can just right away level up your R, and just spam it. They won't expect it. Followed by, if I want to look at the brand Vladimir or Tarek, I can either, if I'm moving in the middle of the minions like this, I don't want to go all the way over here and then click back now. That's too much time wasted. Which I'll do is I have it hooked to Alt plus 2 through 5. If I do Alt 3, it'll be brand. Alt 4, it'll be Vladimir. Alt 5, it'll be Tarek. And then to go back to my camera, instead of clicking this way, I will click Alt 1, and I can also lock in my camera. That's 2 ways to do it. And to use my potion, instead of clicking it manually, I would just do 1. Drop my ward, I will do 2. As you can see the numbers over here, these little ones, that's the key it's binded to. And then for my ward, it's on 7, but that's on my mouse, so don't worry about that. And then my S is binded to my shop. D is for flash, but I already used that. F is for my ignite, but and let's see, what else do we have? I have Z to show the chat log, and I have the timestamp enabled, so when I burn a summoner, I can just put it up there and then do some basic math between these two numbers to know when it's going to be up again. And then I have the X to show my range for my attack indicator. So right now it's pretty small, but I press my R, that's not it, and it's a lot bigger. These are good to know when you're playing a new champion that way, so when you know how far away you need to be, I'll just press it and then try to stand like around max range from whatever I'm trying to kill. That way I don't end up being too close to the Udyr. Like say, let's go over near him. Like this would be, let's see, yeah. See, I got too close, so then he used an ability on me. And then, here, I'm gonna level up my W in the middle of the wave. Yeah. So that kind of thing. Let's see, what else is there? Going through these C and V. Okay. C, V, and A. Right. Just to buy this so I don't die. Actually, no, but anyway. This and these. Alright, cool. Okay. If I click my A, that's for the attack move. It basically means if there's a minion around me, I can just, instead of clicking on them manually, I can click the A, and it'll move me to that spot, and I will attack that minion. So, while we wait. Alright, so I can either click the minion and it'll move me over there, or I can click near it and it'll attack it. That's just attack move. And let's see, where is it? Is it my HJ? Then I have my C to show all my stats. I mainly use this one so I know how much cooldown reduction, movement speed I have, and the lethality stuff. Let's see, what's the other ones? Yeah, that's about it. Just to see how fast I'm moving. So that's just stuff I'll use. Like if I know in this range for the movement speed, it'll take about 10-ish seconds or 15. Let's see. It started at 6:11 from this point. So it took 10 seconds to here, and it'll take, 15 seconds to here. That's just some small stuff you'll notice the more you play. So it's about 15 seconds from this point to this point, and then it's from this point to about here, 26 seconds. So that's about a wave. So this is like stuff you'll use like when to back. So if you know a wave's gonna spawn in a few seconds, because it's one every 30 seconds, you'll want to be backing before the wave spawns. Go by, and then shove with your wave. So like if I wanted to shove right now, we got a cannon here. So if I timed it correctly, I would have backed, been there, bought, and then been walking with the minion wave. And that way I can start a shove. What else? Which one was this? Oh. These are for the other spawn. Yeah, control plus 3 is just dance. Control 4 is taunt. Yeah, as you can tell, I use these a lot. Gotta put some ward there. Yep. What else? I think that's about it, dude. Just let me know if you have any questions.